Sorry, I forgot to record it. So far we have discussed basic colors, and colors have a social meaning or symbolic meaning. Symbolic meaning. Okay, well, can you mention, or can you show me? Can you show me the symbols of colors in your culture? In Indonesian, blue is usually used to show sadness. So blue love is sad love. Yeah. And then red as bravery. But maybe can you can elaborate further in your culture? The red color here in Egypt symbolizes the biggest football team. Oh.
Yes.
So
When I
in
see red
Egypt
color,
symbolizes the
yeah.
biggest. The biggest. I mean the sorry. The big hand. For example, people put on black clothes when someone dies. Yeah. So what does black here symbolize?
Yeah, sadness. Yes.
Sadness or death. Yeah, sadness or death. And then sarfaras in Pakistan, white symbolizes sadness. Oh, that's why as I told you that different cultures will have different symbols for colors. See, in Pakistan, white symbolizes sadness, but in Indonesian, blue symbolizes sadness, especially for love. But sadness due to death, we have black. Usually to indicate that there is someone passed by, passed away, passing away. A certain area uses sometimes white flag or yellow flag, and another place there is a yellow, and another and in different places they have red flag. So they use flag to indicate that there is someone, yeah, to notify that there is someone dies, using different colors there. So colors are meaningful for human being, and it contains many meaning, a lot of meaning. Yeah, and they have different meaning, so they have different concepts about colors, as Hen Farouk said. We can identify them by grouping them. Yes, good. Different properties related with different event symbols. Different means different interpretation of meaning. Good. Yes. The red color here in Egypt symbolizes the biggest football team in Egypt. The biggest. It is always the biggest. Or when there is a football team become the biggest, and then the team uses red color.
No, they put on
No.
red all the time.
Okay,
Actually, I
no.
don't support the team. The other team that
Uh-huh.
goes vice versa puts on
Uh-huh.
white color. So the biggest teams in Egypt put on red and
Mm-hmm.
white, and
Mm.
the people are divided. Some
That's,
support the red color and some support the white color.
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So interesting. Talking about uh, colors. Yeah, because it is very cultural. So we can discuss uh, why and how people use colors. Here, Han said that the red color also symbolizes war. Oh, war.
Yeah,
Indonesia, we don't have. But white means ceasefire or
yes.
peace. Oh, white, peace. Yeah, Sadaf has white means peace. Yeah, good. Symbolizes peace. Yeah, like in Indonesia. And Kenyan flag, for example, have four colors. Black represents the people of the Republic Kenya, and then red for the bloodshed during the fight for independence. Oh, then green for the country's landscape and natural wealth, and white for peace. So I think the four colors used in the flag, in the Kenyan flag, um, have both literal or objective meaning, literal meaning, and symbolic meaning. For white, you have a symbolic meaning. But for red and then black, yeah, black represent here the people or the race, yeah. Okay, so it is also symbolic. And then bloodshed, red for the bloodshed. Yeah, I think it can be both. Blood here, the real blood, because they have to sacrifice, they have to struggle, they have to fight, and they die for it. So blood here can mean symbolically or literally, but it seems that it is extended. Yeah, the meaning is extended to represent red, to represent bloodshed here. Okay, great. Yeah, so you can now understand how colors are very important in discussing concept in also meaning in this session. And then in Pakistan, white is considered a symbol of sadness because whenever someone die, they bury him or her, yeah, with white clothes. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have to say something about this point. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
this is not done in Pakistan, but this is done in India. Whenever
Mm.
someone die in India, they usually wear white dress, while in Pakistan there is nothing like that. I don't
Mm.
know how he has written this sentence.
Yeah. Yeah. Sarfaraz, what do you think? There is objection from Sadaf. Sarfaraz, you mentioned that
Actually,
white. Mhm.
the case is same. We also bury with white, but it is not between confusing between the lines that we just use the white color for the sadness. No, because white is also in our flag. White pagan is considered as the symbol of peace.
Mm.
But usually for the Muslim communities and
Mhm.
also for the Hindu communities, even in subcontinent before the partition, they used to bury their relatives or whoever die with
Mm.
the white colored clothes. They don't give
Mm.
black or etc. Uh, because of this, sometimes white is considered. Also in Hindu culture,
Mm.
whenever someone die, they I don't know what kind of at the end of their dead body, what kind of cloth they give, but
Mhm.
but whenever someone dies, they wear white clothes for their grieves whoever died. But
Uh-huh.
we Muslims don't wear white clothes. Instead, we just give white colored clothes to the dead body and we bury.
Mm-hmm. Do
Yeah,
you live
and we
in
usually wear
different?
black color.
Yes.
Yes, Ada.
Uh, Actually, ma'am, I have to say that we usually wear black clothes at the death
To
of any person. Or yeah,
funeral in the funeral.
yes,
Yes.
definitely we give them white cloth.
Mm, I see. Do you live in different cultures?
No, man. We are
No.
from same province. But sometimes we are also even from the same communities.
Mm-hmm.
But the distance is she lives in another city and I live in another city. But sometimes the distance is for the difference that makes the distinguishes the customs or the cults that they different communities have. It may happen in some communities of Pakistan. Whenever someone dies, they can wear white clothes. Oh, sorry, black clothes.
Mm,
Because
mm,
in Muharram ul Haram, whenever we have we go for the whenever some of the sects, as Shia sect is over here in Pakistan, so
mm.
they go for the Muharram, they wear for their sadness black clothes. So in this regard, black is considered as the this
Mhm.
part of the sadness. But there is also a history and that we can go through. Black is also considered as one of the pious color of the for the Muslim countries, as I have gone through the history, because the Gilaf of Kaaba in Medina that we have Kaaba, they have also a black color. So sometimes
Mm.
many scholars are the even personalities don't wear black color because of this, that this is the pious and precious for the Muslims
Yeah,
uh,
I see.
uh, for this. And on the other end, we also have the another color that we don't wear the clothes, and that is the tomb of and that is the tomb's color of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Rosa of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I see.
For this, sometimes we distinguish for these reasons. Sometimes we distinguish between the colors, and even we don't wear such kind of clothes.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. So, but the point is that the meaning of colors may be different in different areas or in different communities or maybe different people. Yeah. So it is possible to have various meaning about the same color. Well, here none wrote that red means bravery, blue means calmness. Oh, see, it is different in Myanmar. Blue means calmness, while white purity. It seems that so far we have the same meaning for white, yeah, purity. Pink means love, yeah. Pink means love. So it is different. Blue means love.
Yes.
Do you have blue love? Blue means love?
No, not in our
No.
country.
Oh no, I see. I see. But blue here in Indonesia tends to show sadness. Yeah, sadness. Or sad love. Yeah, good. And then black means death. Yellow solidarity. Green peace, not white. Okay, in Pakistan you have white for peace, but here you have green. Yeah, in Myanmar. And then in Egypt, they put on white clothes on weddings. Oh, white clothes on weddings. In Indonesia, for current situation now, they usually wear white gown or white clothes during their wedding, especially in the not the ceremony one, not in the feast or not in the party, but in the serious session. Yeah, the declaration, the declaration of the marriage. Usually they have in our side we call it as ijab kabul, so the declaration of marriage. Usually they are wearing white. They prefer wearing white, but not black. But for Japanese culture, black color is usually combined with golden color. Yeah, so it is not totally black for bridal gown or bridal clothes. Yeah, we have black, we have or maybe dark blue, brown. This for very special moment or event. Okay, and then Sarfara. Black is considered as precious because Gilaf of Kaaba is black. Oh, yeah. And then pink colors is associated with famous and girly stuff. Oh, yeah, curly. Yeah, curly stuff, usually. In Indonesian, we also have the same. Sarfara's white pigeon is the symbol of peace. Oh, green symbolizes unity. In Pakistan flag, there are two colors. Present one green of the flag represent the Muslim majority. While white stripe on the horizon represents its various religious minorities such as Hindus, Christians. Oh, I see. Good. Then Sadaf. Shia. Sectarium. Shia usually wear black color just to show their condolences towards Imam. So for that reason, they wear black shirt for first 10 days of Muharram. Oh, I see. Very specific, yeah. So colors say something. Colors mean many things. And I think you can study colors in your culture. About blue colors, it is associated with calmness, serenity, relaxation, meditation. Red is for love. Oh, red is for love. Not pink, not blue. We gave red flower to girlfriend. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting to discuss this. So we can identify basic colors and symbolic colors, or colors which symbolize or give a symbol for something. Okay, then is it in Bahasa Indonesia? There are some expressions in Bahasa Indonesia. Birunya cinta. The blue of your love. Hidup mereka berseberangan. So your life is in the crossroad. Hidup mereka terjungkil balik. Their life is overthrown. And then hidupku saat menunggu malam menanti fajar. My life is waiting for the night. Yeah, that coming into dawn. And then hidup mereka putus di tengah jalan. Their life is stuck or stopped in the middle of the journey. Tujuan hidupku adalah untuk mencari ridhonya. My point is that for the examples number 2A, B, C, D, and E, hidup mereka berseberangan, hidup mereka terjungkil balik, hidupku saat menunggu malam menanti fajar, hidup mereka putus di tengah jalan. Tujuan hidupku adalah untuk mencari ridhonya. From this expression, can we generate a concept about life? So we had people or someone says, oh, hidup mereka on their life is in the crossroad. And then, oh, their life, their life stops in the middle of the journey. So what is the concept of life here?
A journey?
Journey, great.
Yes.
So it is life is a journey. Yeah. In the journey, you have a goal. You have a destination. Tujuan.
Yes.
You have a destination. And during your journey, sometimes you have smooth or good street or road, but sometimes you have a bad street or bad road. Yeah. And you sometimes have a crossroad. And at the crossroad, you have to decide whether you proceed, or you turn left or turn right, or you just stop there. But when you live together with your spouse, you have different ways. Yeah. So it indicates that you have, or you are in different in the crossroad, because you cannot work together, you cannot go together with your spouse, you are not in the same lane or in the same road. So that's why someone says, oh, their life is in the crossroad. Okay, so here you can generate, or you can construct a concept that life is a journey. So from these expressions, based on humans' experience, and then you can generate, or you can construct the metaphor there. So metaphors can be, what I mean is these expressions are metaphorical. And since they are metaphorical, they have not only one level of meaning as we discussed last week, but they have more than one level of meaning. Yeah. The literal one and the metaphorical one. And we can prove how the metaphor, the metaphorical meaning that can be uncovered from the expressions used by humans. Okay, now there is an expression. You are the sun of my life. You are the sun of my life. You are the sun of my life. Is it or does it have literal meaning? Or how many levels of meaning does this expression have? You are the sun of my life.
Um, maybe it doesn't have a literal meaning because
Literal meaning?
no, it doesn't
No.
have a literal.
Non-literal meaning, yes. Non-literal
Yeah,
meaning.
no literal
Yeah.
meaning, but it
You
has a
are the
symbolic meaning.
metaphorical meaning. Yeah.
Yes.
This
Yeah,
has
metaphorical.
metaphorical meaning. Can you elaborate or can you clarify how the metaphorical
Yes.
meaning conveyed in this expression?
Usually, the sun is the source of light in our life,
Mm-hmm.
the source of brightness.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we can't do anything without light.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I said that someone is the sun of my life, it means
Mm-hmm.
this person gives to my life brightness, gives to my life
Oh,
lightness. It is a source of,
beautiful.
yeah, it makes my life happy, bright.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, usually, we can't live without light. So
Mm-hmm.
it means that this person is my life because I can't live
Mm-hmm.
without light.
Okay.
Unless they are in my
Mm-hmm.
life is like shrouded in darkness. Like,
Mm, I see. Great.
yes,
Yeah, it's very great. Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Well, now I think in looking at the concept of color, yeah, in the concept of color, as we discussed in the previous slide, we also use colors uh, to extend our meaning or to give more meaning in our expression, like birunya cinta, the blue of my love, or the blue of your love, or the blue of their love. Mm. The meaning is not only literal, but also metaphorical. The blue here symbolizes sadness. So it may mean the sadness of your love or the sad love. See? Okay. So in using expressions, humans do not only have literal meaning, but also have metaphorical or literary meanings. Well, let's go on. Let's next. How these colors are derived, how humans create or invent more various colors, and what is the use of colors for humans. Can you answer my questions, my three questions?
There are basic colors, and the
Mm-mm.
secondary colors are derived from the main ones, from the main
Mm-mm.
colors. So we create colors from other colors, but
Mm-mm.
the other colors they are the base. We derive other colors from them. So
I see.
even for rainbow, we have seven colors, or
Yeah.
all the other colors derived from these colors.
Mm. Mm. But if we talk about basic colors, maybe it is objectively shown by the experience people have in the world, because they use or they create colors, yeah, based on the world they have. But now, when colors are used as symbols and they created or invent more various colors, my question is how they create the colors.
Uh,
Maybe my point is how we can or humans create the colors when the colors are used in the social activity. So for the second question, we are dealing with the colors in social activity, and we have discussed that in according to Sarfaraz, white can be peace. At the same time, green can also mean peace or symbolizes peace. But my question, how you can come up with those kinds of categories? You can, yeah.
because they needed to indicate something else.
Mm, you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So colors are not only for referring, but also for symbolizing. Yeah. So the use of colors can be reference, can be symbolizing. Mhm. Okay. Then now how to categorize the word? How you can categorize the word? What are the basis of categorization? Like this picture. This is a part of the world. It is a part of the world. And how can you categorize this? What
Race,
category you have here? Mhm.
color, language, religion.
Um,
I mean about the categorization usually used in people in the world, like they use race, color, language, religion.
Mm,
Uh, what else?
no,
Yes,
from the picture that I presented here, what category do you have here? What
colors,
categories? Oh, the colors. So they have different colors. Beside colors, what is the basis of categorizing? Here you have red, you have blue, yeah. So many different groups of, yeah, many different colors here. Yeah, I agree with you. But what are the basis of categorizing beside colors?
no idea.
I think
Yeah.
Ma'am, I think the world has divided persons according to their color. Like
Mm,
we have seen that the white color has given much more importance than the black color or the brown
mm,
color, and
mm,
like we have seen in America, mostly people having
mm,
white color are regarded
mm,
the persons of respectable persons of the society, while the black are considered not the
mm,
humans and they are just treated like the dogs and so on. The same
mm,
case is here in Pakistan. The brown color persons are not considered as much more important as compared to white persons. So they
mm,
have just divided the world according to basis of color. So
mm.
whites are given much important rather than
Yeah.
black and brown.
Oh, I see. So there is a kind of judgment, yeah, about colors.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So
Even the
is it
girls,
ideological or political or social?
it's social. It's
Social,
social.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
social. And
persons
then
do not marry.
royal
Yes, ma'am.
family, royal families are
Yeah, yeah. No,
considered
in
white or
no, no. There
no?
is no concept of color in royal families. They just seeing the
Oh,
money and bank balance.
I see. But
Yeah,
in Japanese, blue here refers to royal family. So
and
the blood, yeah, the blue blood means royal family,
right.
darah biru. But the reality, I mean the literal one, the objective one, yeah, we agree that
Thank you.
blood is red. But in social activity, yeah, royal family here can be considered as blue blood, not red blood. So the meaning of blue blood doesn't refer to the blood you have in your body. See, so it has a special meaning, or it has a cultural meaning. Cultural meaning. And it indicates social strata, social level of the people. Because people will say if you are from a royal family, and then oh, they are from blue blood family. Okay, great. Now please pay attention to the picture here. Beside colors, what can you categorize them? Do they have the same category? Do they have the same category or different categories? In terms of the physical features, can you categorize them into
Different
one
in size.
category? Yes?
I don't think they are different in size. For example,
Mm, mm. Do they have something common here? What is something common?
They are all human beings. They are people.
They are people, they are
Mm.
human beings.
Physical
Yeah,
structure.
good, great. Because of the structure.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. And what is the basic structure that can make you categorize them as people or as human?
some share some colors.
Money.
Colors are grouped.
Yes?
For
Money, I
example,
think.
yes, like I see. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
please.
Okay. Yes, Adaf? Did you? Oh, oh, Han Farouk, yeah. Sadaf, yeah? Do you want to
Yes, ma'am.
say? Yes.
Actually, I want to say that
What?
the word on the picture that you shown that I think the world has divided on the basis of money, not on the basis of structure.
Mm.
Yeah,
And then how
is
can you
power.
categorize them? What do
How
they
can I?
belong to? Yeah, what category do you have for that picture?
I don't know.
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I would classify them as human beings or people because from my experience and from my thinking, they look like people. That is how people look like. That's how human beings are. So that is
Uh-huh.
the first category I would put them in.
No, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the others? Do you have the same impression with Stella?
Yes, ma'am. Somehow.
Yes. Uh-huh. So they are people. You believe that they are people.
Of course.
Yeah, you can see the common thing that can be identified from this picture. They have head, and then they have hands, two hands, not four hands, and then they have body. So there are something common among these pictures. See, and we can group them as one category, but maybe we can subgroup them. There are some are small or smaller than the others, and then there are some who are taller, yeah, taller than the others. Yeah. So you can subgroup, but um, we can say that they have the same features or the same characteristics. So we can group them in one category, that is people. Don't you realize that you have the same features as what they have, what these pictures have?
Yes, we
Yes,
share.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
We
yes.
have heads
yes,
and hands.
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. So
Two
we
hands, one
agree
nose,
that
one
this
mouth.
is one mouth, 2 years. Okay. Okay. What about the following? Both bases of categorization that we have in this.
Mhm. They are animals.
Okay, they are animal. Yeah. But there are some groupings here.
Mm.
How to categorize? Are you categorizing the size based on the size? What features? What is the most prominent feature for categorizing this group?
Would you please maximize it, a little
Yes?
bit, because we can see it clearly.
Oh, is it brighter? Is it clearer?
I think, ma'am,
Yeah, it's better now.
Uh-huh.
on the basis of their strength or the power, we can categorize them
Upload.
like
Mm.
the elephants,
Elephants.
especially
Yeah.
the for
Buffalo or
yeah.
elephants. Yeah.
Subdivide
Elephants.
domestic animals and wild animals.
Wild animal. Good. Yeah. And then what else?
In terms of their feeding patterns, like we have those that
Some of them are
that are
females, yes.
carnivores and herbivorous.
Carnivores. Herbivores. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Good. So now you have dealt with categorization, and by looking at the common things owned by the group members, so we can group them based on the features and also based on the characteristics they have.
Mm.
Okay, let's move to. Okay, now we are looking at ourselves. We are in the environment. So in life, you have or you categorize, yeah. You categorize what you have in your surrounding or in the environment. Since you have different cultures, okay, maybe I will ask you. In your cultures or in your country, yeah, in your language or in your society, uh, um, what categories here can you find? How many
Okay.
categories do you have in this picture?
Nature, houses,
Uh-huh. Yes.
Plants,
place living. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can read.
Farming.
You
living and
can
not
write
living.
in the chat room. Maybe it will be easier for me to check. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Smaller house, non-living and living things. Uh-huh. Stella, livelihood activities, farming. Mhm. Please categorize the whole, I mean the whole picture, not only a part of it. So in that
Mm.
picture, how many categories or what categories can you find? Natural scenery, non-living and living things, livelihood activities, farming, yeah. Mm. You can find non-living and living things. And then you can find smaller house, natural scenery, nature and its beauty. Yeah, it is very abstract. Well, we are trying to categorize them based on the features that they have. Farming surroundings. Farming surroundings. Okay. What else? So yeah, which entities can be grouped, can be categorized as nature? You have fields, mountain, good. Yeah, fields, mountain, and then what else? Mountain, can we see it again? Oh, yes. Mountain, fields, what else? Mhm. Demo. Oh, trees, good. A spring or water source, trees or palm trees, lakes, yeah. Rice fields, good. rice field. So if we talk about fields, yeah, palm trees. So there are many types of trees, and these belong to palm trees. And then huts, yeah, good. A village full of beautiful colors, countryside life presentation. Yeah, I agree with you, Sarfaras. If you look at this, I mean, picture as a whole, yeah, but if you try to pick out one by one, and then you can find trees, you can find a spring or water source, huts, and then lakes, yeah. And this nature, this nature um, builds a concept called a village, because you can find spring there, trees, huts, and also lakes. So this is the common things happen to a village. Okay, great. So according to Lakoff, categorization means commonality. So if we categorize something, we can find the common thing among the members of the category. But Lakoff 1987 wrote an expression that according to him, women, fire, dangerous things have something in common. What is your comment about this?
It shows the anger of women.
Yes. How can you categorize? Okay, what is your comment about lack of statement here? Women, fire, and dangerous things have something in common. Can you argue him?
Maybe we can talk of their wrath. You see, the wrath of women, maybe when they are angry, the wrath of
Huh?
fight
Yes,
destroys.
yes,
These things are dangerous. So you
yes,
can put
that's
them in
what I
one
wanted to say.
category. Such that when a woman is angry, she's like
It's
fire.
dangerous. Yes,
I see.
yes,
How can you be categorized as fire? Women, I mean for women, how can women categorized as fire? What is something common among women,
fire
fire, and
spreads.
dangerous things? Yeah.
Fire spreads quickly,
Mm. Then making
so it
you
becomes
can
dangerous.
create expressions. Create
Women is both
expressions. Yeah.
fire and dangerous.
Write the expression that can show these categories, this categorization. So say something about women. Women like fire is dangerous. Oh, okay. Uh, been angry, of course. But I think different cultures may imply different things. In Japanese, when you are angry, you tend to keep silent. So silence in Japanese may mean anger. But what lack of stated, he refers to Western culture or Western people. But what about your culture? In your culture, how women is perceived, how woman, yeah, how woman is conceptualized. Sarfaras, I think Maya and dangerous and danger is women. Oh, it happens, Stella. It happens to your culture too.
Yeah, like when a woman is angry, you just don't want to be near her.
I see.
Maybe another interpretation is that fire is the source of life.
That fire.
And yeah, fire, because when first the earth was created, people started inventing fire, and then when it started having fire, they started cooking, eating, and everything was being able to be used. So, and women are the source of life as well. So, but I
Oh,
don't
but it
know
is not
how to,
dangerous. So
yes,
it is
but how
not
to
dangerous
associate it
then.
with dangerous, I don't know. Maybe because, yeah, maybe
It is
because
the source
women
of
have,
life. If here fire as the cooking I mean the cooking means, yeah, for cooking, and it is the source of life. I think it is not dangerous. But according to like women, fire and dangerous things have something in common.
I think I can also interpret it in a different way from anger. Maybe
Mm.
you can say that like fire, the way fire spreads, and somehow, like for example, in our culture, women are known that you cannot tell a woman a secret because the next moment she'll tell someone else and it will be known.
Mm.
Maybe like so the spreading of fire, it is dangerous because you cannot tell them
yes,
anything. The next
Mm.
moment you'll hear your stories elsewhere.
Mm. Okay.
Can also,
So the dangerous things here may have extended meaning. Is
yeah,
that
that's
so?
what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you say something to a woman and then maybe a secret, and then she spread it out, and then and it will make make
Mm.
your life or make someone's life in danger.
Yeah, yeah, you could put it
I
that way.
see. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, you can read that book. You can read Lakoff's book. Um, a new theory of categorization is based on um, the prototype of the entities that we have. So based on the prototype, then we can see, yeah, we can see the category, the categories they belong to. What is common? Yeah. What is common in the category members? So based on the common thing in the categories, and then we can group them. But in social activity, again, human can categorize any entities which are not in their category. And how can you? And here, Lakoff has proven that women, fire, and dangerous things have something in common. And of course, it does not refer to the literal meaning or the literal or the objective meaning that the expressions have. Of course, they have more or extended meanings. Yeah. So fire here maybe doesn't refer to fire that can burn or that can that can burn you. Yeah. But here fire here may mean something different. And woman here may also mean more than what it means. So it does not refer to a figure like you, yeah. But may refer to it may refer to a figure that has a special. That has something dangerous, or that may create something dangerous. Okay, what do you think in your culture about women? In your culture, what do you think about women?
Do you mean the prototype?
Yes,
The
the
motherly figure,
prototype of women. Mm-hmm.
cooking,
Mm,
uh, taking care of children,
yeah.
feeding children.
Mm-hmm.
It can be controlled by men.
Mm-hmm.
She can't be controlled by men. Women. Um, yeah, in Arabic culture, yeah, women are submissive. Yeah.
Mm,
They are not that powerful.
I see. Mm-hmm. But it seems that the categorization that you have is automatic and unconscious. That woman is cooking, yeah. The prototype of women is cooking, washing, cleaning, taking care of children.
No, this is the
It's
prototype. When it comes to
oh
reality, yes, different.
I
It can be
see.
categorized. There are educated
Mm,
women, but this is the
mm,
prototype. When you
mm-hmm,
tell any person, what do you think of women? Women are cooking.
mm-hmm.
uh,
The men are
yeah,
cooking. Yeah,
yeah. The main task for women is to get married and like give birth to children.
I see.
Yeah, but this is a prototype,
Mm-hmm.
but the
Okay.
reality is still
Yeah, but
different.
the reality you have various
Yeah.
type of woman.
Yes.
Okay. So now in categorizing, we can see the internal structure of categories from their prototypes and then attributes of family resemblance and also holistic perception, yeah, Gestalt principles, principles of proximity and principle of similarity, principle of closure, and also principles of continuation. So principle of proximity here refers to individual elements with a small distance between them will be perceived as being somehow related to each other. Principle of similarity, individual elements that are similar tend to be perceived as one common segment. And principle of closure indicates that perceptual organization tends to be anchored in closed figures. Principle of continuation, elements will be perceived as wholes if they only have few interruption. And levels of categorization, um, we can find basic levels of categorization, like notion of class inclusion, yeah, a type of relationship and hierarchy. Unkerer and Smith give an example here. Dealing with plan, yeah, classification. Okay, plan classification. And here you have a hierarchical relationship, yeah, plan, and then divided into kinds of trees and pine trees, etc. So they have a hierarchical relationship. In linguistic categories, we can also find the effect of prototype effects here, like markedness morphology, like plurality, past tense in English, yeah, third person singular. So this is a prototype effects in linguistic categories. Markedness in phonology, like voiced, voiceless, yeah. And markedness in semantics, we have contrast, tall, short. Markedness is used to describe a kind of prototype effect, a symmetry in category, where one member or subcategory is taken to be somehow more basic than the other or others. Categorization is context dependent. Yeah, it's context dependent. For example, the concept of dog taken from Unkerer 2006, 45 to 46. There are 4 expressions here, 4 sentences. The hunter took his gun, left the lodge, and called his dog. Then number 2, right from the start of the race, the dogs began chasing the rabbit. And then number 3, she took her dog to the saloon to have its curls reset. And the 4th, the policemen line up with the dogs to face the rioters. Please look at the concept of dog in the 4 sentences and the 4 expressions in the 4 examples here. Can you comment or will you comment on this? What do you think of the concept of dog here in these 4 sentences?
They are all dogs, but
Yeah.
different usage.
Mm.
They are used differently.
On the different
Some
use.
dogs are working with the police. Some dogs
Mm-hmm.
are pampered, taken to the salon.
Yes.
Some dogs are used for hunting, and
Uh-huh.
some dogs are used for guarding.
Okay. And what about the attributes or the prototypes?
The prototype
Yes, ma'am.
of dogs is for guarding.
Mm.
Uh,
But in
sir,
this case,
may I
in this context, yes, they are different.
in the sentence, in the
Yes.
context of sentence,
Mm.
and the dogs are categorized and into the different types. Is when the
Yeah.
hunter took his gun, it tells that there is a dog. That maybe his teeth are the dog for that function only. When the second sentence relates that she is going to cut, she is going to salon to cut the hairs of dogs, and that may be a dog which is commonly used as a pet in our houses.
Mm.
So in this class, the dogs may be classified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What and then what about the others?
I feel that yes, they are dogs, but
Mm.
you find that as Hen mentioned, the context
Mm.
depends what they do. Like, is it a hunting dog? Is it
Mm.
one that is used by the
Mm-hmm.
police? Are
Mm-hmm.
they? Is it a racing dog
Mm-hmm.
or is it a pet?
I see.
Yes.
But do they have features, different features?
Yes, I feel as if okay, as
Yes.
much as it's a dog, they have
Mm.
different features because a
Mm.
pet cannot be a hunting dog.
That's why. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So in categorizing here, but prototypically they have the same. They are barking. Yeah. They have 4 legs. Yeah. But
Yes.
uh, they have more deeper. They have deeper characteristics that can categorize it. So that's
Yes.
why in words seems that we have the same word dog, but when it is put in a different context, and then it may refer to different categories or different subcategories, because we can divide dogs into guarding dogs, hunting dog, or police dogs, yeah, and arresting and then pets. Yeah, they are different. Mhm. Do you have a concept which have which has a similar phenomena like what I give you from Unker? Do you have in your culture, in your context, yeah, in your culture, do you have a concept that can that may mean, yeah, different things based on the word we have? We also have only one word, but when the word is put in its context, and then it has different meaning. So that's why in cognitive linguistics, context is very important too when you analyze the expressions.
Ma'am, I am confused about Sindhi and English language. Yes, in
Mhm.
our native Sindhi language, We categorize dogs by giving them such as prefixes and suffixes,
Mm,
such as giving an example. In English, we call these all dogs, such as
mm,
cat or hunting dog, same as a dog.
mm, mm.
We don't give them any particular word in order to categorize or place them in particular order. But in
Yeah.
Sindhi language, there are so many words we classify them, such
Mm,
as a dog a dog that is not used for hunting, or that is not even used as a pet animal, or walking just alone out of roads. There are so many
mm.
types of dogs. We call them as in Sindhi language Lucy Kuto. So
Yes.
these types uh, are so many. There are so many types in Sindhi language.
Mm. Yeah, that is the point. Okay. Well, do you still have something to say, or do you have something to comment?
No, thank you so much. Actually, the class is
Okay.
so interesting. I like it so much.
Thank you. Okay, so we can develop our discussion. We will have a discussion different topic with different topic next week. And now time is over. Thank you very much for your participation, for your discussion in this session. Thank you very much. See you.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Assalamu
last
And
request.
goodbye, ma'am.
Mm. Thank you.
Ma'am,
See you.
ma'am, a last
Yes.
request. Would you please share us the slides of last sessions that
Oh
we have
yeah.
attended, if you
Yeah, I
can,
will.
please,
I will share it
in the
in
files?
the. See. Yeah, okay. Yes, I will share
Thank you
it.
so much, ma'am.
Yeah.